Right now, a jailer remains in stable condition after being attacked by a prisoner that he was transporting. We've been reporting on this story since yesterday. We spoke to a doctor who treats inmates on a regular basis to find out what protocol he has in place. Channel 5's Trace Bragg picks up that side of the story.
We spoke to a Brownsville eye surgeon. He says when he sees patients who are inmates, safety is always his #1 concern. He says having a concrete plan in place is key. Dr. Alex Sudarshan is in his 26th year of treating people in the RGV. He's passionate about his work. He's an eye surgeon who takes pride in providing care to as many patients as he can. 24 years ago, he began treating inmates.
Everyone is entitled to be taken care of in our society. So we started off just with, we take care of everybody.
He says to ensure the safety of his staff and other patients, a protocol is in place for the treatment of patients who are inmates. He and his staff work closely with law enforcement during inmates' visits.
The appointment is made, they work with us, and we make sure when the inmate's going to be present and transported. When the inmate is brought, the inmate is always brought manacled and shackled, and they always come with 2 guards.
He tells us treating inmates as quickly as possible is key. Dr. Sudarshan says when he sees his patients who are inmates, they come in a separate back door to ensure that other patients don't see them and don't feel uncomfortable. Then they are rushed to a private room that's already set up for them.
They're organized, examined, prepared, seen, finished, escorted back out, and then the patients are allowed to come back. So that way they're safe from anybody and other people safe from them.
The doctor says if at any time he or any member of his staff feels uncomfortable, they have to end the appointment. Cameron County Sheriff Omar Lucio explains his staff is required by law to provide inmates medical treatment.
Under the 8th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States tells me that I cannot, if we do not take this individual who is sick, that's cruel and unusual punishment.
He says the lack of certain medical equipment forces authorities to take inmates out of jail. Dr. Sudarshan says thanks to the process his office has in place, they have never had a problem with an inmate. Dr. Sudarshan says he will continue to treat inmates in his offices with a respectful but wary eye. In Cameron County, Trace Bragg, Channel 5 News at 6.